when we tried to, so in this case, when we try to do customer and then actually ns lookup and then customer. So in here, if I click the screen, you can see that this is actually appended. So .default svc cluster.local. And this is because inside of resolve.conf in here, have a look. So search default svc cluster.local or svc cluster.local or cluster.local. So this is very important. Now, obviously, if you are querying something within this namespace, so default means namespace, and here if I say curl, you can see not that, so this one curl, or actually this one, right? So this one right here, enter, you can see this works. Now if I basically come out of this and then kubectl get and then ns, so ns for namespace, you can see that we have 4 namespaces right here, and default right here. So this is where if I say kubectl get pods and basically more namespaces, but you can see that we have a bunch of pods in the default namespace. Now if I basically say -n and then let's see anything that is within the cube system. So you've seen cube and then system, or actually cube-system. So there we go. So now we have a bunch of pods. So what I'm going to do is the following. So here I'm going to basically go to my YAMLs. In here we have this pod. So I'm going to duplicate this pod right here. So let's duplicate this pod. Whoops. There we go. So I'm going to take this and then I'm going to duplicate this. Oh boy. So paste that in. So here inside of metadata, we have namespace and let's say cube dash and then system. There we go. So system, save this. If I go back to my terminal and then say cube ctl apply and then -f and then pod.yaml and have a look. So we have created, so green. And if I say get pods within the cube name system, you can see that we have green in here. So again, we're going to cover namespaces later, but what I want to show you is the following. So here, let's just exec. So cube, oh, actually, let me just get the up arrow command. And here, this will be, so this will be green there, green, and then sh. And there we go. Right. So now, and we actually get a deprecation message, and this is because we need to say --. So this is the official way now. So now, if I say, so ns look up, and then we know that we have customer, right? So if I say ns lookup customer, you can see that it cannot find customer. And this is because this pod is in the cube-system namespace. Now, if you want to access, so here, if you want to access this, right? So if you want to resolve customer, then you say dot and then default, right? Because right here it's actually appending dot cube system dot svc. So in fact, I can even take all of this right here, and then I can paste that and change this to, so this is the namespace, default, enter, and there we go. You can see that this time it works. So I just wanted to show you that if you are in different namespaces, this is how you should really be querying your services, right? So customer, and then dot, and then the namespace dot svc for service dot cluster dot local. And if I take this IP address, so let me just say, let me just press Command C there, and if I press Control D, and then if I say kubectl get I'm being lazy now. So get svc. There we go. And if I paste the IP address, so again, 1098.157.151 is this one right here, customer. So in fact, what I want to do is I want to say kubectl delete pod dash n, or actually blue. Was it blue that we had? So I think it was green. So green dash n and then cube dash system, and you'll learn more about namespaces later. So delete that, and you can see that's gone. Let me also get rid of this. So let me just press Ctrl Z there a couple of times, and there we go. So this is looking good. And if I say get pods in the cube system, you can see that the pod is gone. So if you have any questions on resolving IP addresses from different namespaces, drop me a message. Otherwise, let's move on.